Hoopla. Kapla Magnolia tree. Just a tree, no bird. Unsubbing, right? Well, you should rename this stream to Tree O Pray 5 then. Yes, it's not XXX, it's XXXXX. So 5 X's. All right. Let's see. So, what does he do in this game? Does he run over anybody or kill anybody in this tree game? Waiting for the tree to attack something.
Oh my God, the microphone's been off?
Yeah, Michael.
Wait, have I said anything at all?
No, just now.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I a few minutes after I put the banner on the bottom that said no bird, I started talking because Mom will pray. Okay. I started the stream holding Nephew O Pray. So it took me 20 minutes to type out the title, Waterlily Magnolia Tree. And I didn't know how long I was going to be holding him for. So I really didn't know if I was going to be able to come on at all. So I was just going to keep the tree going live. And if anybody else wanted to come up and chat, I could let them up, but I didn't think I'd actually be able to talk. Of course, then 2 or 5 minutes after I started, Mama Pray took him from me to feed him. So then I could talk again. I started talking, but I forgot to unmute the microphone. So I apologize to everyone who's come up already. Welcome, Positive Candor. Good morning. And everybody in the chat who I didn't get to say hello to, I apologize. I just figured since no one was streaming, I'd put up a tree, and if anybody wanted to come up and chat amongst themselves, they were welcome to. I will be back and forth. My availability is limited, as Sis O'Prey went out to get some last minute stuff for Easter, and I'll have to hold Charlie from time to time.
Oh, okay. So does Nephew O'Cray have an Easter basket set up already?
He did have an Easter basket, but then we had a problem.
You sold it?
No. Sassy got very, very jealous. Sassy got extremely jealous. So, and even though Mama Pray had gotten Sassy some Easter gift, it wasn't enough. Sassy wanted what Charlie had. He even started trying to rip into the playpen to get to it. So I had to take away his stuff and give a couple of things to Sassy. Reassign some of the Easter gifts. They were all little stuffed animals. It was a basket of little stuffed animals Mama Pray got for him.
Yeah,
of all
dogs go
different
crazy over
feelings.
stuffed animals.
Yes, yes, especially since one of them was a baby chick, and one of Sassy's favorite toys is a duck of the same color. So it's like looked like a puppy or something to Sassy, and her maternal instincts kicked in, and she was going to get at it no matter what she had to do. Um, so
Beware of the beetle.
welcome, Kurogan Soldier 68 to the panel.
I finally made it to Bird of Prey 5 stream. Hello, Bird.
Hello, how are you?
Hail
You're-
Kuroga.
Hail, Kuroga. Your service is appreciated.
As
Richie,
always.
Richie Poole says spring is here. Well, Richie, I hope the tree made it because it got to 31 degrees last night. We had a freeze warning. And you can see at the base of the tree some flowerings there, some tulips. We'll see if they made it through the freeze. We had 2 nights of below freezing temperatures. But right at this point, it might have stayed warm enough to not kill it. But from here on out, it looks like we're going to have warmer weather, so we should be clear starting now. From this point on, it's not going to freeze supposedly.
The tree's looking very nice and starting to bloom quite well, isn't it?
Starting, yeah, it's starting.
So
It's done a lot in a few days.
Yeah,
so
it goes quickly. I mean, another 2 or 3 days, it'd probably be about all white. I think by what's today? Saturday. By middle of next week, if it hasn't been damaged by the freeze, middle of next week we should be looking at full bloomage.
Full plumage. That's amazing. And how long does it stay on for? About a week, 2 weeks?
A week, 2 weeks if we're lucky.
And then do all the white leaves fall all over the floor?
All the white leaves fall, and then looks like it snowed. And then the thick green leaves come in for the rest of the summer. Eastland Burkholder says nephew of prey is not mature enough to take care of a baby stuffed baby chicken. So says Sassy. So says Critter the kitty. Humans is sometimes just wrong. Yeah. Sassy has objections to the Easter basket. Indeed. John DeMarco says Sassy demands the world. Carlo Albanese says hello. Oh, hello to Captain Track. Captain Track, you're here? Kapla, Captain Track.
Hello to you too, Bird.
You're not Captain Track, Krogan Soldier 68. So
Do you know who I am?
Track. Well, I know you're not Captain Track.
No, I'm not Captain Track, but I said hello to him.
Hello.
And hello to everyone else.
Captain Track says greetings. And Carlo, as usual, hope everyone is as well as can be. Professor Brainy Specs was actually first in the chat. Kapla, Professor Brainy Specs. There we go. A little late, but better than never. Welcome, Resolute Germ. Okay. Am I safe to say, Kurogan Soldier 68, that you have commented in the chat at some point or no?
So you didn't know who I was?
I still don't know who you are.
Praise the soup.
Praise the soup.
Enjoy a good brew.
Enjoy a good brew.
And hail Kuroga.
Hail Kuroga. Is it that you got a microphone that sounds all right?
Does it sound all right? I hope so.
It does sound all right. It does.
Oh, nice one. Brilliant. And I've finally made it to Bird of Prey 5 stream, or Bird of Prey 5X stream. But hello, wonderful to actually be up here and speak to you.
Good to have you.
I think it's the second time I've actually got to say hello.
Kapla.
Kapla. And hello, Positive Panda. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Good.
News from T-Berg is the war does not go well for Kuroga.
I only know where Captain MGK's base is. I don't know where anyone else's is, though.
I don't know where anybody's bases are.
It's a big game.
He says that he sent the captured Kurogan fleet to attack the space pirates. I think so that the space pirates are now at war with us too, because it looked like us attacking them. I don't know. I don't know if he's being honest or not, but I could see the game being that stupid that if it was a Kurogan built weapon, but he took over the cockpit of the ship and then he shoots, the weapon just shoots at the pirates, that the game calculates it was Kuroga attacking that faction.
Just one question. Did you turn on the weapons?
Not yet, but I will next time I'm in the game. I do have the shields up, though.
Squirrel.
Oh yeah, two squirrels.
Squirrel.
Oh, it's
Sassy,
squirrel mating time.
Get the
They're moving really
Sassy.
fast.
There's one that's hiding by the light, and this one is running off the other direction.
I hope there's no cars coming.
Yeah, when they do come, they come quick. I don't know. Squirrels cross the street fairly frequently. They seem to have it figured out.
Oh, there's a human. Quick attack.
Yeah, the human is a lot slower than the squirrels,
Yeah,
which is surprising considering how much longer his legs are.
It's a beautiful street you've got there.
I mean, literally, my neighbor's property starts. I don't know if you can see the mouse pointer. The neighbor's property starts at the light pole and goes all the way back, and the other neighbor is just a couple of feet over to the left side of the camera.
So that light pole is part of your electric bill, right?
No. The city pays for the. I mean, at least for now, until they realize, hey, we should charge the homeowners for the lights we give them.
Yes, exactly.
I would turn the damn thing off, but
yeah, they need to.
They upgraded it.
A switch on it, right?
They upgraded it 2 or 3 years ago to the LED, and it's like freaking daylight at night now, compared to the older yellow bulb.
Mm-hmm.
Get Ciso Pay to run out and spray paint it black. Climb up the lamppost.
Well, actually, Ciso Prey is out because that's why the car is gone from the driveway. When she gets back, you'll see the car pull up if we're still streaming at that point.
Does Sassy go crazy when a car pulls in the driveway?
Usually, yeah. Especially if it's a prey. I mean, but she goes crazy even if somebody pulls up in front of the house and gets out of the car, who was not for us. So she also goes crazy if anybody goes into the neighbors' houses.
Okay.
She not only is on the watch for this house, she's on the watch for a house on either side of us.
How about when UPS comes by? Does she go crazy then?
More often than not, whenever we get a delivery, she does. Although in the last 6 months, considering all the deliveries we've been getting, or year, she has slept through a few. Like if she's asleep, she probably won't wake up for a delivery, but if she's not asleep, she'll let us know.
So delivery sometimes doesn't wake her up. That's what you're saying.
But if a stranger comes up and you hear a car door close, that'll wake her, and she'll let us know. Yes, Sassy's territory is large, says John DeMarco. Eastland says, I just posted a joke about Australians. They live on the lower half of the globe and do not fall off. I shared a video of Kitty that enjoys swimming at the beach. It's an Aussie cat. And also, my squirrels eat chocolate chip cookies when they can steal them from my backyard. That is, I guess it's a fresh baked.
What's your favorite chocolate chip cookie? Is it Entenmann's, since that's made in New York, or no?
Actually, I would probably say it is Entenmann's, not because it's made in New York, but because it's soft. Like the Chips Ahoy, they're hard.
Right.
I know I'm wrong. It's not like I won't eat a Chips Ahoy if it's the only cookie available, but I tend to prefer the soft baked cookies, both for my chocolate chip and for my oatmeal, which I prefer oatmeal and oatmeal raisin to chocolate chip. But
okay. What about Oreos? Do you like Oreos?
I don't dislike Oreos. I go through my phases of getting some Oreos, but I tell you, lately I've been liking the golden Oreos over the regular Oreos.
So you like vanilla ones, basically.
I don't know if the golden Oreos are vanilla. I actually personally prefer the backwoods Oreos, but I can't find them anymore, where it's the golden cookie with the chocolate cream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And I like those cookies with the fudge in the center, and they're like spiraled, or whatever they're called. I don't know if you have them. I'll have to find it.
What about
I always call them Swiss Miss, but they're not Swiss Miss, I don't think. Swiss Miss cookies. Fig Newtons? No, I hate Fig Newtons.
You hate Fig Newtons. Okay. All right. What about, you said you like vanilla wafers, I'm guessing?
No, honestly, I'm not a particular fan of vanilla wafers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what is it? It's Stella D'Oro cookies with the chocolate in the middle. They're not Swiss Miss. Stella D'Oro Swiss Fudge. Stella D'Oro Swiss fudge cookies.
Are you anti Girl Scout cookie too?
I don't particularly enjoy Girl Scout cookies. Like, I don't know what my favorite ones are. I know I hate any ones with mint. So certainly no mint ones. I think like the plain Girl Scout cookies I've eaten in the past with no objection, but I don't go crazy over Girl Scout cookies like some people do. I think they're overrated.
Okay. Does Sassy or you like animal crackers?
Oh, I'll eat animal crackers. I mean, okay. I don't. Not that's something we buy, but I would eat them if I had one. Sassy would probably eat it too, but it's not like we've given her to try. Apply not Ryan Johnson.
What's her favorite treat?
Her favorite treat is just whatever we're eating.
Okay.
She'll eat just about anything. Okay, her favorite treat is chicken. Okay. Mama Frey has some like chicken pieces. And if we like really need her to like let go of something, like if she brings in a stick and she wants to play with the stick and she's biting it into small pieces and I need to get it away from her, she has to go with a piece of chicken. Then Sassy will drop what she's doing, chase the chicken, and Mama will throw the chicken in the opposite direction and then run to the bed or wherever Sassy dropped the stick and then go pick up the stick before Sassy runs back to try to get both.
But not the spam.
But
not the spam.
Not the spam. Yeah, Mama Prey hasn't tried the spam. But maybe Sassy would like the spam.
Yes. You never know.
How was Mama Pay today? She all right?
Mama Pray, how are you today? She's good. She's sitting there holding Charlie. She says she's fine. I know for a fact that we're both still quite tired since neither of us got to sleep till like midnight last night. And then we were both up by 6 a.m., which I know isn't terrible for a lot of people, but for us, that's less sleep than usual.
All right. So what's your favorite?
And Sisso Prey asked us to babysit Charlie because she's going to go out with some of her vaccinated friends tonight. It'll be her first social visit without the baby since she's had Charlie.
She's not coming back home.
Huh? She's not coming back. Well, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna have Charlie pretty late with just me and Mom, which is fine because. Oh, she did? Oh, next week is somebody else's birthday.
It'll be 5 days a week soon that you've been looking after Charlie. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah, I do know that. Well, if we do a bad job tonight, then she won't. And she won't. No, Mom, I'm afraid doesn't like that idea. We'll just put a fake cast on him. We won't say, we won't really hurt him. We'll just say that he has to wear this cast for 6 weeks.
If you need to, just put the camera on the pen. You two get some sleep, and if he needs anything, we'll give you a shout.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so they're volunteer, Mom. If you put him to sleep, we'll put the camera on him, and if he starts to do anything, they'll text me, wake me up. We can sleep. We'll give them a phone number. They'll call to wake us up, and they can watch Charlie. Everybody, whoever will be on, will do it. Doesn't matter.
What's that? Mama Pay's putting on the PJs already.
He's wide awake now, I think. Yeah. I held him quite a bit yesterday, more than I have in a long time. Last night he just wasn't going to sleep. He was up way late. He did not want to get to sleep.
Is he crying yet?
But last night when he did finally go to sleep, he slept through the night. Yeah, I think he's teething again.
Is he crawling?
He's crawling. Oh, hell yeah. Really fast.
Okay.
Really fast. Put him down on one side of the room, and he's in 2 rooms away before you realize it.
So I could get up from the ground.
Can you guys hear Mama pray?
Like every third word.
Oh. And she said last night she put him down and he crawled directly to Sassy's wee-wee pad. She got him directly before an inch
what's
before
this
he was
over here?
touching.
So he thought it was yellow snow, basically, huh?
He
Worst part is when they start climbing, you're like, oh,
well, I think it was a clean wee-wee pad, right? Yeah.
Okay.
It was clean. Yeah, Mama Pray keeps the wee-wee pad clean. It's not.
Oh, okay.
I remember one time I was really tired after work and I was looking after my son. So I put him in the little pen and I thought, I'll just lay down. I won't go to sleep, but I'll just lay down. And I saw him.
God.
He was piling up all his teddies and climbed out of his pen.
Resolute Germ, you were doing your cartoons? How did I miss that? Oh, shit, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go to Resolute Germs and we'll...
Resolute Germ is streaming his Saturday morning cartoons I'm putting in the link. Granted, I know not everybody likes watching cartoons, but if you are at all interested, please head over to Resolute Germs. Had I realized he was streaming, I would not have started, but to be honest, it's a watch party. It's not constant talk, so I know it's also not for everybody. But there's the link. Please check it out if you get a chance. If it looks interesting to you. I'm not sure which cartoon they're watching right now. Let me look.
I'll be right.
I can't tell. Oh, Darkwing Duck episode 5, then Clone Wars season 3 episode 5, then Conan episode 3, and finally they're going to end with Transformers episode 5. And you can watch it in their StreamYard link, which they have at that link if you're at all interested.
I need to come to.
Okay, Mama, pray. Yeah.
Are you closing the stream down, or are you leaving it up?
No, I'm gonna leave it up because, like I said, it's a watch party, so it's not that people can just talk. So if
I must say, I did find it quite weird this morning that there was no soup and no brew, but I can't wait for them to come back. It's
well,
something that I
Jedi
enjoy in the
Bill,
mornings.
if all goes well, Jedi Bill should be coming home today. So I don't know if he'll go back to streaming right away.
Well, I hope he gets his rest if he needs it before he comes back.
Yeah, I prefer he rest as well. And honestly, as much as it pains me to say it, I prefer he didn't go back to streaming right away. I prefer that he got his rest and got a schedule together and took his time. But if he does go back to streaming, then perhaps tomorrow or the next day, that'll start. And Captain Track will come back in a week or so or two. In the meantime, if other people are around and want to stream, it's great. I probably will stream a little bit in the morning if there's days where there's nobody doing anything, but I'm certainly not going to stream every morning. In fact, I wasn't even planning on streaming today. It's just that I was sitting here with Charlie with nothing to do. So I thought, well, if I set up a stream, maybe people would talk and I could just listen.
Well, it was Captain Trek that gave me more of a confidence to get myself a microphone and to start coming up more often, because obviously before I was only with Jedi Bill, and I enjoy Jedi Bill and I enjoy Captain Trek and I enjoy you, Bird, and I also enjoy DG, and I want to start being able to help out and contribute a bit more and have a bit more of a chat
That's awesome.
rather than just being in the text. I mean, it is a bit nerve-wracking, but I mean, I've been around with you for long, and I don't know how on earth you can do it day after day, just getting up, just talking. I mean, the confidence that you must have is something that I hope to get one day.
It was for us.
I don't think it's confidence. I think it's just lack of giving a shit.
Oh yeah, I need that more of that too.
Yeah. Don't confuse confidence with lack of caring.
But I must say, if it weren't for mainly you three and all the others as well, and the people in the chat, I don't know where I would have got at the beginning of last year with not seeing my son. And I must say,
man.
I appreciate all of you so much, and I personally don't think some of you realise how much we actually do appreciate all of you. And I do wish that I had more time in the day so I could get to more people's streams and just be there.
Thank you so much. And I also, wish I had more time in the day to hear people stream. I feel bad when I miss streams. More bad than I should, I'm sure. of all size streams, big streams and small streams.
I must say as well, a lot of the times reviews mainly being American and that, and I'm even with me working nights. I'm either asleep during the day when most of you are on, or I'm just going to work at night times when you're all on, so I can't contribute. But I must say, a lot of the times I do listen in, and I do try and watch back what I can. But as you say, there's just not enough time in the day. So much great content out there, and the amount of content that you lot do, and the good streams that you all do, and it is really appreciative that you're there for us, and that you all have fun. Or at least I hope that you have fun and get back to having fun again. And Positive Candor, are you streaming again?
Yeah, I'm doing a Godzilla versus Kong panel today.
Oh, are you? What time? Or in how long?
In about an hour and a half from now. So at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
So about 6, I think, GMT.
Oh no, Charlie. Charlie's climbing out of his playpen.
Get a couple more teddies in there and you'll be out. As I say, my son did that. He just piled up all his teddies to one side and he just climbed straight out.
He piled up all his teddy bears to one side and he climbed out. Oh, Charlie hasn't thought that far ahead yet.
It's pretty
Give it
smart.
time.
There he goes.
Oh, I found more toys.
My Legos are on the shelf.
I hope they're super good. So when he gets older, he'll start putting them back together, so don't worry.
Yeah, it's true.
What's he watching?
He's watching Dave and Ava, which is actually coming from a YouTube stream. So hopefully that little corner of it doesn't get me in trouble. Honestly, some of the hardest parts of watching Charlie is having to listen to the music from the shows Charlie watches.
Huh?
See, I don't know why Sisso Prey got him interested in these shows to begin with, rather than Looney Tunes and
watch Baby Shark
quality
or something?
programming. You know, I haven't heard Baby Shark.
Okay.
They had it on Inside, says Mama Prey.
Okay. Yeah, that song can
It's mostly Dave and Ava and Coco Melon.
irritating after a while.
The Multi-Gunman is here. Kapla Multi-Gunman. It's been a while. Hi, Bert. How's it going? It's going okay. We're going back between watching a tree and watching Charlie, Nephew of Prey.
Now, if he had a tree inside of his playpen, then he could actually do some pretty serious stuff.
Charlie, look at me. Oh, he doesn't give a shit. Here. I'll pause Dave and Ava, and then you'll have to listen to me. No, I'll say then I can smash your PS4.
No? So you already playing video games?
No.
Okay. Don't worry, he will.
I hate this Dave and Ava. It's like they teach kids to lie.
Well, that's I mean, you got to learn it sooner or later, so, might as well learn it from a cartoon rather than people, right?
Hopefully they learn that it's wrong. Like Pepe Le Pew, don't copy him,
I also find the parents a very unlikely couple.
So are you doing a review of this then, Bird?
No, I can't review Dave and Ava. YouTube would mark me as a children's channel. and they take away all my comments. The multi-gunman says, yes, it's been a while, my friend. Yitzis has put on Tom and Jerry. I want to, but apparently I'm told it's the music he likes. So if I change it, he might get upset.
Is that quite loud or is it on quite quiet? Because we can't hear a thing of it.
Well, it's on loud enough. I can hear it, but it's the software that I use on my microphone, frankly, that's blocking you from being able to hear it.
It really is amazing
that,
software.
if I didn't have that software, you'd be able to hear it. He's just fine. He's playing with his, I don't know, his chewing toy and chasing a ball.
That software that you've got to cancel out all background noise, is that quite taxing on a computer or anything?
It's pretty taxing on the video card, from what I hear, because it's created by NVIDIA. It's NVIDIA's RDX software, and it somehow it uses the video card to manage to clear the audio input signal. I don't know how technically it works, but yeah, it can be pretty taxing, from what I hear. Once in a while, it's like once every 30 or 40 days, the software bugs out, and then everything you hear is just high static. And unless I'm paying close attention, I don't know till somebody tells me, and then I have to reset it. Okay, so now he's playing his toy. I wonder if I could switch to some other. Oh, he's looking right at the TV.
You do? Why he's not looking?
Knees and toes. Heads and soldiers, knees and toes. Knees and toes.
Be right.
And eyes and ears. Nose, head, knees and toes song. Anyway.
Teaching him to be a doctor.
Hmm.
Where are we? John DeMagos is learning to lie is taught at very young age in Karoga.
Just like learning.
Yitza says these new cartoons are leftist indoctrination. They are. Multi-government says vertebrae. Get Charlie hooked on G.I. Joe cartoons from the early 80s.
Yeah,
I've tried.
Why aren't you playing Star Trek right now?
I try. Like I said, Mom will pray, and he'll get upset if I put on. You know what? Let's try it. Let's
put on the animated series for him.
You know what? That's a
Just
good.
Don't tell Sis or pray anyone, okay?
Yes, Mom will pray. How many people are on the stream right now? 12.
Oh, good. Would they all like to come over for dinner? Look at the size ham Mr. bought.
My God, that's bigger than a football.
Oh, Mama Bay, thank you.
I don't know yet.
Is it heavier than Charlie?
It feels like it. There's got to be a weight somewhere.
So you're having dinner before tonight's film?
Yeah, we're gonna eat before the film.
So all pile in your house, have a nice dinner, and then chill out on the couch and watch a film.
Well, I don't know anyone else in the house can watch the film, but since it'll be through the computer, but
Star Trek.
Yeah. Gotta get him hooked on it early, man.
I'm gonna put the volume up so he can hear it.
Which episode is it?
I think it's the first episode. I didn't look. The first episode of the animated series. Oh, he's climbing. He's looking.
It's like, look at that ship. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's like, cool. Enterprise. Yeah, that's awesome.
Remember, if Sister Prey says anything, hashtag blame Carlo.
Beyond the farthest star. Hashtag blame Carlo. Yeah. Mission star charting. How exciting, Charlie.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get a closer look at that.
Uh-oh, red alert.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, this is cool.
He's like, this isn't that stupid cocoa melon. Finally, something that challenges my intellect.
Oh, I think he's really enjoying it. Oh, wait.
Mhm.
Oh, it's getting the ball, pretending it's a planet.
Yep, flashing lights.
Is this the first time he's watching Star Trek?
Well, I've had on TOS and DS9 while I've held him before, but the animated series, you know.
How long before he's one now? It's not too far away, is it?
He was just turned 9 months, so yeah, June 23rd, it'll be a year.
It's really getting around well, though, isn't he?
Hi,
9
Charlie.
months.
And now Sassy went crazy because somebody let 2 people out of the car to my neighbor's house.
Mm. Well,
Oh,
Be careful pointing at the TV, Bird, just to
yeah.
maybe point it down.
Yes, Charlie, I know.
Oh, you want to go see Charlie? Okay, I'm going to turn off the Charlie cam. We'll go back to the tree cam so Mom will pray and. Huh? Oh, he wants to get. Okay, I'll put back on Coco Melon or Dave and Ava. Okay.
Oh, we tried. We'll
yeah,
get
I
there.
tried.
yeah, sooner or later, that'll be
Uh,
his favorite show.
Honestly, I think you came over there and he wanted to see what you were doing. I was surprised how quiet he was through watching.
He did seem
Okay.
quite intrigued at the beginning.
Yeah, he did. I think he's got half a shot. The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. God damn.
I was trying to get the angle back
Oh,
right.
that's way too big. I'm trying to get it so that we only get a corner of the TV.
Has he said Kapla yet?
He has not said Kapla yet.
Oh, hello, world.
Hello
Jolly.
world would be nice.
Yes.
He's like right on the verge of talking.
I don't think we actually heard you say that yet, Bird, you know, with you being muted.
Hello world, it's Bird O'Prey 5, Kapla, and Nephew O'Prey, and Sassy, and Mom O'Prey, and the Tree O'Prey. Everybody's gonna see this title and like looking like, where's this tree I'm hearing about? I don't want to see this baby. I came here for the magnolia tree.
So, do you like the chocolate or the jelly beans for Easter?
I don't eat either of them. I mean, I guess if I had to eat, it would be chocolate. The little chocolate eggs, sure. But I don't like jelly beans at all, regardless of the flavor.
I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Just nipping off.
Sure. Did Ciso Bray let him listen to classical music in the belly and at a young age? She might have. Not a lot. She did. She did when he was in the belly. I don't know about when he was born. Yeah, she did when he was in the belly, but after that, it was over. Does Charlie like his Star Trek Golden books, or have you been hoarding them? I haven't read them to him yet. Next time I'm holding him, I got to ask for one of the books.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mama Bray has them nearby. Charlie's wondering if he can make a lever, then he can jump on one half and it'll propel him out of the playpen.
Mhm.
Oh, sassy, not to be outdone. Yeah, Charlie. It's a force field. You need to get down the force field.
Mm.
I gotta take my pill. I'll be right back. Damn it, Thomas. This doesn't count as a kid in a cage. Hail, Sassy. It's too much. It's too much on this screen. Oh, yeah. Hey, I have a real fan like Alexander. That's right. The cages, they weren't built by Garoga.
Well, it's the cage to honor Star Trek. That's all, right?
Yeah, he's still watching. I wonder what would happen if I put the stream of this on the TV. If he would understand he was watching himself.
Hmm.
I think we need to experiment. Come on. Why is not the Bird of Prey 5X channel? listed in my oh no. Okay, I'm hurrying up, Charlie, as fast as I can. Birdo Prey 5.
See if he starts performing for the camera.
So who's your top orphan
God
in the
damn.
mines?
Orphan number
Huh?
721.
I said, who's the top orphan in the mines?
It's got to be Orphan 721. It's the one that's survived the longest. I mean, worked the hardest.
There we go. There we go. Inception thing going on here. Here, Charlie. What do you think of this?
Can you zoom in a
No,
bit with that
okay.
camera?
He's not happy. He's not happy. Okay.
I think you need to get a
Okay, he's
bit
got to
closer.
have music. I'll go.
Yeah, so,
Just sing. Sing.
or some music. Yeah.
Animaniacs? But Animaniacs, they barely sing.
They
I
sing
don't
at
know
the
which.
beginning.
I don't know which one to put on. Let me just go back to put on what I know he likes. You know what? He's not complaining. He's just talking.
Let him explore about a bit. Don't need TV on all the time.
Oh, it has Sassy.
Yeah, she must have gotten down. She's like, ooh, is there more Easter stuff laying around?
He's like, she's following the camera.
Yeah.
She's trying to get in the picture.
We got a donation.
Yeah.
I forgot to even put up the donation page.
Joe Biden. Percent Joe Biden. Whatever.
Joe Biden donated $1. Says, I see you got the cage I sent you. Hail Karoga, number 22. Thank you, Joe Biden.
Where's my coming?
Spoiled Charlie. Yeah, well, just get spoiled. Yeah, it says that was the second time we had a throwback from a long time ago. John Street says, this is the bird of prey. No. And now Bird is experimenting on a child. Well, technically that was true. No, I won't show him Discovery 47 Yorktown. That would be now he's getting angry just because I talked about Discovery.
Have a good day, Thomas Potts.
Kapla, Thomas. You okay, Mama Pray? Oh. It says, as in my day, you would watch what the parents said you were going to watch. Eastland says, between the ages of 18 months and 2 years, children learn that the image in the mirror is not only distinct from the rest of the environment, level 1, and I assume there's a continuation coming. Yitza says, here's the 6 o'clock news about whatever is happening in Nicaragua. What? And Thomas has to go. Have a good day. Good day, Thomas. What'd you say, Mom Frey? 11:50. The ham is in the oven.
Mm.
The ham is in the oven.
Wow.
Which means I should lower the heat because it's going to warm up in here. Oh, hell yeah. I better definitely lower the heat. Oh, okay. Well, Mom will pray.
What?
If you had told me, you would go it over. No, it's fine. I mean, you're the one who went on camera. It's okay. You want to take them? I'll shut it off. Or you going to play with them? It's fine. We're watching a tree anyway. I'm going to put the tree back on so you can do whatever you want. Okay. Okay. Charlie's going to have more time with Mama Pray. And we're going to put the tree back on. There we go.
Why the squirrels?
We'll see if the squirrels come back.
Hmm.
Or whoever else walks past the house. There's somebody now.
Yes. So does the tree grab the orphans as they come by?
It grabs the orphan's attention. Any kids that linger too long, who knows what happens to them? No one can say.
And the entrance to the mine is in the basement.
It's right down the driveway. It's actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually slanted. So the entrance is behind the garage door.
And it's covered in grease, so they just slide straight down.
We didn't push them. They just slipped. There's a big distinction there if it ever comes to the courts.
Well, they're on your property, so it's okay, isn't it?
Right. And once they're on their property, it's
And you can say it was breaking and entering.
Yeah. Any trespassers will be put to work, basically. Right?
Well, it's their choice to work, It's the only way they're going to get out when they're 18.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he didn't say paid work. Either.
Yeah, the camera's
Said
on.
to work.
Oh,
Well, they get
Eastland-
shelter.
So Eastland's first comment was between the ages of 18 months and 2 years, children learn that the image in the mirror is not only distinct from the rest of the environment, level 1, and 5 stages at 18 months to 2 years. The child sees the camera image of him or herself and will try to move or smudge his or her nose, using only the mirror as a reference.
And there's one more.
But until 4 years old, verbal skills reveal the child is not really them in the child's mind. I don't know if I can believe that. We're trying to assume we know what a 3-year-old thinks.
Yeah. Got me what I thought when I was 3 years old or whatever.
John DeMarco says, if someone came in at this point and asked why I'm watching a tree, I'm not sure how I'd answer. Well, I mean,
It's like watching
because it's there. It's like, why do you climb El Capitan? Because it's there. There's the links again if anybody else wants to come up.
You could
So,
always say that you're waiting for the parade to go past down the street.
Actually, there was one day I recorded 2 police horses and police officers on horses walking down the street on either side of the street. I don't know why they were doing it, but it was interesting. Yeah, we do have horse patrols. So, Mama, for how long does the ham going to take? Okay, so I have to figure out what I'm having for lunch. Do you want anything for lunch, Mama Pray? No, I don't think I'm going to have a ham sandwich today.
Fish and chips with gravy.
Fish and chips. Governor.
Come to Blackpool. Famous for its fish and chips.
We watched, with Nephew O'Prey, we watched a good part of Bedknobs and Broomsticks yesterday. So a lot of old English speak. Not old English, but old time English.
Cheerio, chap.
All right, then back to London. You heard it. Back to London.
Having a bit
And
of
one of my
coffee.
favorite songs, The Old Home Guard. We are the loyal territory. Don't forget the loyal territorials. I already forgotten half the song. Oh well.
But you remember Deep Space Nine song though, don't you?
Dun 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 dun.
There you go.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
So, when's this tree gonna start walking?
When is who? Charlie gonna start walking? Oh, the tree?
The tree, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when the tree's gonna start walking. Hopefully never.
I actually watched the documentary once, and it says that trees do actually walk about a quarter of an inch a year or something.
That is certainly not true. Maybe some species, but with the roots they put down, there's no way they're moving a quarter of an inch a year in any direction. That tree's been perfectly centered since it was planted. I mean,
Well,
if
even
it was moving at a quarter of an inch a year, it would already be to the sidewalk.
that, and in 100 years, it'll almost be at your next door neighbours.
Right. I mean, and there are trees in this neighborhood that are 50, 80 years old, and they haven't moved from where they were planted.
Oh, it's headed.
It was a very well done documentary, though, and it was quite interesting and funny to watch.
Yeah, you
But there is
know
quite a
that.
few weird documentaries on YouTube, I must say.
No.
I mean, far be it from me to disagree with a YouTube documentary.
I saw it on the internet, so it must be true.
Absolutely. Let's see.
Joseph and Yitzi are in the chat. Hello.
Oh, welcome, guys. Hello, I'll be right there. I'm just placing an order.
That LDG's gone to make sure it gets cancelled, just to get its payback.
Welcome to Random Menace. Greetings from the future. If it isn't Mr. Slovakia, says Yitza. And John DeMargo says, welcome to Future Man. And Yitza says, guess you finally decided to come back to us plebs. Eastland says, in the USA, in the Northern Hemisphere, trees just stay in one spot. But Australian trees might be weird. I am wanted now. You say Zeus's might be weird. Zeus's might be weird. John Street says if it was made by Kuroga, so it must be true because everything that's made in Kuroga is true. Birdo Prey 5 said so.
Hail
Yeah,
Kuroga.
but we didn't make a tree moving documentary. Hail Kuroga. Yeah, Yitz has been here. Yitz has been here. Random Menace is Lowell. I have family over, and as it goes, family is first. Oh, puppy. That's one of Sassy's friends. That's either Eddie or Cindy. Hey, don't pee on my electric pole.
Yeah.
I think that's Eddie.
That's an extra $10, right?
Yeah, he's standing up peeing. That's Eddie. That's Eddie and
You have a camera on?
only outside.
Okay, good. But we're coming behind.
Okay. Oh, Charlie is crawling around.
Oh yeah, Charlie's on the loop.
Charlie's on the loot. Sassy Sassy has come off the bed and is now going to follow Charlie, because Charlie's in her domain. Charlie's like, if you wanted something that could crawl, I've been walking like this for my whole life. You didn't need to get an extra human.
Sassy's going to chain Charlie to go and get the treats for her.
Charlie wants to go outside.
Yeah,
Let him out.
it's too cold.
It's too cold.
Yes.
It's spring. The tree is fine.
Let him climb the tree, yeah.
Oh, he might want to climb the tree. Yeah. He laughed. He's smiling at that.
Charlie, want to climb a tree?
Yeah. I'll do it.
Go on, Charlie. See if you can.
Let's take your temperature again at the temple.
What's betting that Cecil Pay's watching this stream?
About 0 chance this O'Prey is watching this stream.
She's not subscribed to be able to pay 5x.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was that?
The temple, right here. And Charlie, the little electric measuring thing, depending where we pointed at Charlie's head, it's saying either he's got normal temperature or a slight fever. And he wants to play with it because it looks like a toy. Yeah, 98.2. Distance. 98. Okay, I think he's good. It's very rare we get it to show a fever.
Oh. That. Yeah, getting brush you off.
Apparently, weird is now a racist word, says Eastland. Warning you guys, I even typed in the comment this as a joke. Anxiety might go to Facebook jail for what? No, weird can't be racist.
I'll take offense to that, bird.
He hits us as, oh, so now we're not family, huh? Yeah. I see how it is to the Yosef. How quickly he turns his back. Eastland says Australians might be weird. I made that comment, and now he's risking Facebook jail. Well, I wouldn't say weird being racist. I think you might face Facebook jail for making a blanket statement against an entire continent of people. Now, granted, you wouldn't face jail in Karoga, but I could see someone. Like, let's say, Australia probably nobody cares about, but let's say you said a more sensitive country, on a different continent, and you said they're all weird, then that could be taken as racist.
Is it because it's stereotypical?
Might be. I mean, depends on the country. Like if you say the USA is weird, nobody's going to bat an eye. But
Well, yeah,
if you
'cause it is.
say, a certain country in the Middle East that makes billions from oil is weird, now you could be saying, well, now that's just racism. I just wanted to say Australians might be weird because it's racist according to Facebook. I'm now adding weird and national names to words to break up into syllables. That is pretty weird. Chad DeMargo is not thinking weird is racist. Is racist. Ethan is true despite this joke in the comment. Ethan, I do not know why it is deemed racist speech. John DeMarco says insulting the entire continent is a Karoga national pastime. It's not. We're not doing it to insult. We're doing it out of love.
I don't
It's
know.
my
You have
deep.
done it quite a few times.
It's my deep respect for the Australian people that makes me want to emulate them in their language. Don't you see? It's not because I hate them. It's because I love them, particularly their ladies.
Still can't find no scrolls.
Elihu who says cherry blossoms are better. Yeah. I don't go to your streams and say Bill Nye is better. He's not, but I mean, I could if I wanted to. Welcome, Elihu. Why don't you teach a lesson about the cherry blossom? Easlin shared a video of a cat in a swimming pool on the beach. That is weird. Australian cat and its owners. Bill Nye is just an overrated high school teacher, says Elihu. I agree. I'm not even sure if he counts as a high school teacher.
I think you've triggered him there, you know.
I'll be honest, though. I'll tell you who's overrated high school teacher is that the other guy. What's his face?
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Tyson, yeah, that's it. He's an overrated school teacher.
But he's giving knowledge, and knowledge is the way of the future.
No, he just, I think Carl Sagan touched him as a child, and now he's like, he thinks he's the next Carl Sagan. Elihu says Don Herbert will always be Mr. Wizard, best science teacher in TV. Mr. Wizard was pretty good. He's a doctor, Tyson, never taught high school. Oh, he couldn't even make it in high school. Elihu confirms it. Couldn't even make it as a high school science teacher. He probably, what is his doctorate in anyway? Statistics? Might as well be a liberal arts major.
I'll be careful, you might get him coming here talking and having a go at you.
Listen, I'd put my brain up against Tyson's any day.
So
as long as we're not discussing, the humanities, we'll be fine. There's the other dog from that family. There's Cindy. See, the one kid walks one dog and the other kid walks the other dog. Escape from grandma. Charlie is escaping from grandma on the loose. Headed to the wee-wee pad.
Bird can't lose, he'll cheat, use Alexa.
Bird would lose.
You use Alexa.
No, let's see. Only if we used fake science, like if you talk about, global climate change or something like that, then you would say I lost, but I'd say I won. Yes, Charlie's on the run.
Shall we say the call?
the crawl. When it comes to visualizing the fourth spatial dimension, I can beat him. Want to argue about quantum mechanics in string theory. I got him there too. If he wants to talk about, the best Broadway plays of the 2010s, then he could probably beat me there. I'm just saying that they're like who they were on Stargate Atlantis, and I'm like Rodney McKay compared to them. That's right. Pluto is a planet. He can't even figure out what the planets are. He'd be wrong every single time he said there's been 8 planets. He's been wrong, and he's trying to make Mercury downgrade Mercury too. The son of a bitch. He's an astrophysicist, not a quantum physicist. You should be both. A true physicist would be both. I have my theory of everything. I don't need to separate from astro and quantum.
So
okay?
is your theory of everything like LDG's theory of everything?
I've not heard LDG's theory of everything, but it doesn't involve Project Prometheus, if that's...
I must say, he actually does half make sense. I understand where he comes from, but it is scary. Wait, is Bird
lunch
laughing?
is here.
That was quick.
It was quick.
What did you get?
Just ordered from the McDonald's a few blocks away. Burger, fries, extra small Coke for Sisso Bray.
Well, did you hear that astronomers have detected X-rays from Uranus?
I did not hear that.
What does that mean then? Does that mean there's something decaying inside there, or that there might be technology?
I mean, somebody's got a X-ray business on Uranus. Probably a dentist.
And on Jupiter as well.
So you haven't seen that story yet, huh?
So how did he emit X-rays then in the gas giants?
They're taking it because of the rains around
The way the
Uranus.
storms are forming next to each other and the way they react.
Yeah, they're saying the rains is probably the likely source of the X-rays. Just like I guess it's the same with Jupiter and Saturn.
Giving off a radioactive decay and that.
Yeah.
Is it just X-rays that are emitting, or is there other bandwidths as well, other than light, obviously?
Should be ultraviolet, infrared, visible light.
I mean, they're using the Chandra X-ray observatory, so I guess that's the only thing that can detect is X-rays.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other stuff, I'm guessing, they could use whatever other probe or whatever thing for. But But yeah, so yeah, basically.
Oh no, yes, I haven't seen the episode yet, but I guess I'm interested now to hear that. Yeah, I'm not up to date on the latest For All Mankind episode because Charlie's been here. Can't watch TV unless I want to watch Dave and Ava.
Don't you watch TV on your laptop?
I mean, I could, but I prefer to watch like those shows on the actual big screen television, just to give my eyes a break from always looking at the laptop. Also, Mama probably watches it too, so I'd rather watch it on the TV so she can watch it.
She enjoy a lot of the programs that you enjoy as well, like Star Trek.
Yeah, she likes like Star Trek. She likes Stargate. She was liking this For All Mankind we've been watching. A lot of other shows I watch, she watches too.
Because it was my mum that got me into Star Trek. She used to enjoy that, and she seems to like a lot of the similar stuff that I do.
So here's the story about it. It's on Yahoo, so you know. But yeah, you scroll down. It says they're using the Chandra X-ray observatory, and yeah, it's right here where they say that like Saturn, the X-rays are made by its rings more than likely. They're not sure, but that's their best guess. And same as Jupiter. They all Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus both all have rings around them. So because of that, I guess you get X-rays from rings somehow.
And in least we forget, the UAP, also known as UFO phenomenon, has been enjoyed a mainstream breakthrough in recent years, thanks in large part to the work of To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science. So I saw a UFO at the bottom of that paragraph then, and I was like,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, UFOs are being spotted almost anywhere and everywhere nowadays. But
well, yeah, it's all unidentified stuff until they know what it is, ain't it? So
yeah. But yeah, so yeah, this guy I guess published a paper saying that that there's looks like there's X-rays coming from the rings of Uranus, basically. Um, and they say the same thing about from Jupiter and Saturn's rings as well, that they're giving off X-rays too. So,
Eastland, I don't believe Mama Price has seen Stargate Universe.
but I'll stop. Sharing.
SG1 is what she's been watching with me.
I'll stop sharing that, so you can bring up your other thing more. But yeah, I just wanted you to see that. Yeah, that's I guess the latest discovery.
well, it is great how the advancement in technologies and that our understanding, well, at least our detection of stuff is getting better, and hopefully one day our understanding will be better, and maybe we'll be able to figure out more of how planets work and are made, and what is capable of being able to make and sustain life, or what we could use as a resource.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of. Yeah, I mean, they have gamma ray detectors, X-ray detectors. They're trying to find dark matter, stuff like that. And they say dark matter is probably really prevalent around black holes, apparently. That's a prime source of dark matter around black holes. So yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I wonder if we could ever figure out a way of how to be able to either make gravity or manipulate gravity in a way, or maybe be able
Well,
to use
they can make
magnetic.
artificial. Can already make artificial gravity. They do it on the space station all the time. But
Yeah, but I was talking about like an electromagnetic system or something. So maybe be able to make a faster than light drive using a gravitational pulse.
yeah,
So there are some great theories out there about how it could be done, and our technology seems to be edging closer all the time, especially at the moment with how quick it's developing.
yeah. Well, who says you can do it with magnets? I guess. Uh, yeah. Well, ain't that what's in the super collider? A bunch of magnets and junk that accelerate the particles and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's with inside the chamber, isn't it? If we could
Yeah,
manipulate outside of the chamber,
yeah,
then that would be more interesting. Well, think bullet trains in Japan.
yeah,
Yeah, we're using the maglev.
yeah. Yeah, the magnetic levitation. Yeah,
Yeah, but that needs something to repel off, doesn't it?
yeah.
I was thinking more like if there's something that we could repel off throughout space, or even just in the
Well,
atmosphere itself.
well, yeah. You don't have anything to push or pull or grab onto or anything in space because there's nothing in space to assist you besides you know inertia itself, I guess. And
That we know of.
yeah,
Yeah,
well, unless you get close enough to obviously a star, which or a planet which they use the slingshot around. So you're using planets and moons and stuff and whatnot to already alter your trajectory of spaceships and whatnot. And of course the sun. They
yeah, and
always
with the satellites, yeah.
yeah with all these observatories like Pioneer and Voyager, they slingshot those around the sun first and then around different planets to get them to line up where they wanted them to go. And now that they've gone beyond our well, almost beyond our known solar system, because who knows how big our solar system really is. I guess they're saying now it can extend up to what 50 AUs or so for our solar system. Um, but
Is it the Oort cloud or something that is past the outer edge of what they say is the solar system?
yeah, well, they keep. It seems like they keep on extending it, the barrier or whatever of our solar system. They seem to, you know, I guess you got so much out there that from little dwarf planets and whatnot to just comets and asteroids and everything else out there.
And then bits of dust and yeah.
Yeah, specks of dust and um,
One day, hopefully, we'll have the knowledge of what everything is and be able to visit it. But I doubt it'll be within our lifetimes, though. But with
Yeah.
what Spaceship X is doing and with all the civilian space programs starting up and being able to get satellites out and now starting with the manned mission and trying to make it a lot cheaper and more affordable. And that seems really exciting. And if we can get to an asteroid and start getting resources from off the planet rather than using what we've got here, might be a massive leap forward to help us move further out into our solar system.
Oh yeah, yeah. Asteroid mining is going to be a super big business. Yeah, if you can mine for gold and other precious metals, and I guess have a little refinery somewhere, bring that back to Earth or whatever, or use it, to go either even further into the solar system.
And if we get more abundance of resources, maybe people will be more willing to talk to each other and less wars about the place. But it will be amazing once we first mine that first asteroid, see what we can get, see what we can do, and start building from there. Because they're talking about it now, aren't they? About landing on one of the asteroids to collect materials to see if it can be mined.
Well, Japan already did that, and we already did that. I think Japan's already made it back. What they collected on asteroid, and we collected something off of asteroid. What was it, Bennu? Something like that. I don't know.
Was that what came back about a month ago or something? The Japanese one.
Yeah, the Japanese one I think has been back for a few months now. But ours, I don't think is due back until either later this year or maybe next year. Of whatever they collected from Bennu. Somewhere.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah. Let's see. When does it return? That was the Osiris Rex mission. It stored it in.
Yeah, I think one of the main things other than radiation about living in space might be the lack of gravity. But if we can find a way to either make our own gravity or use artificial gravity up to a point where is it
Okay,
bone density won't start collapsing?
Yeah, it's supposed to come back. It's not due to come back till September 24th, 2023, it says. So, I mean, it's still got a while before it returns.
So is that from the asteroid belt?
Yeah, Bennu. Well, Bennu, I think, is probably closer, I'm guessing, than the asteroid belt. Because there's some in between. I guess. Or maybe it's in the asteroid belt. And then maybe that's why it's taken so long for it to come back. But yeah, the Bennu mission, doesn't come back until September 24th, 2023. So yeah, it's going to take a long time before it comes back. So yeah, it's still more than 2 years away from coming back. And the Japanese one, I think, came back. Let's see what it says. Let's see.
The distance of that asteroid is 301 million kilometers, according to Laihuhu.
Yeah, so it's
That's not that far. That's just a
Yeah,
hop, skip, and a jump.
yeah, the Hayabusa 2 was a Japanese one.
Did that go to a comet or something?
No, it went to to an asteroid. Which one did it go to? Blah 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 blah. It landed on near Earth, so this is an asteroid close to Earth called 162173 Ryugu on 27 June 2018. Surveyed it for a year and a half and took samples, left in 2019 and returned on 5 December 2020. But I guess it says it's going to another asteroid that it's going to rendezvous called 1998 KY asteroid. So I guess it has still enough space in its sample thing to collect more stuff, I guess. So I did not know that, but
Elihu has changed his distance. He said it's 187 million miles. He's changed it from kilometers to miles, so we can't tell that he made a mistake.
so yeah, I guess the Japanese one has multiple collectors, and it returned one to Earth, and it's now on its next mission to collect some more from wherever the heck it's going now.
All right, sounds like it's come to Earth, dropped off its cargo, swung round, and gone back.
Yeah. So yeah, they're already going to asteroids, I guess, for the just to see what they bring back, I guess. And then from there,
Well, I think depending on the civilian space programs like Spaceship X and stuff, that if they get good enough and cheap enough, that it might actually soon be a reality, maybe within the next 20 or 30 years, depending on what mining equipment they could make. And as you say, they'll probably have to process everything off Earth and bring what back they can. There is more gold in asteroids than on Earth.
yeah, easily. Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
And I'm presuming iron as well. And
I mean, there's more precious metals in space than on Earth. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it's just which asteroid is your quote unquote gold asteroid, you know? 'Cause, yeah, you get lucky enough to land on that one, and yeah, you've found your company for life, basically, probably. You know, or any kind of precious metal. Doesn't have to necessarily be gold, but you know.
and there's a lot more helium-3 on the moon than on Earth. About 50 million tons on Earth and more than 50 billion tons on the moon.
Yeah, and that's why obviously that is useful for refueling.
Yeah, is that because of the they say our atmosphere actually reaches up to the moon, but it'll be the smaller elements and stuff. Wasn't there a film that had H3 production on the moon? Was it Iron Sky?
Well, the Expanse, I
comedy one.
guess. The Expanse, I guess, shows
I must
mining
actually,
on it.
I haven't got into the Expanse. I must say I've still not been able to get through the first episode, but everyone says it's great after the first season.
Yeah, it's a slow burn, unfortunately, but it picks up later on.
Do you really enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty unique. I mean, there's nothing on TV like it. That's for sure.
I mean, it took me about 5 years to get into Breaking Bad, so One day I'll start watching it. I'm sure I will.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's all kinds of classic TV shows that are great. You know, Sopranos.
Eli who says The Expanse is the only show to air that depicts mining asteroids correctly. I suppose that's high praise then.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Now it's just setting aside enough time to be able to start watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Hail Kuroga.
Hail, Kuroga.
So what do you have? Double quarter pounder with cheese and bacon?
No, just a triple cheeseburger. No pickles.
No pickles. Don't like pickles.
No pickles, and I take off the bottom bun. 3 beef patties, 2 or 3 slices of cheese, and a top bun with ketchup and diced onions. And fries, and a couple of sips of a medium Coke.
Do you enjoy it?
I do.
And Mum Pay enjoy yours?
Mama Frey doesn't usually eat lunch. Once in a while she does. She didn't get anything today because she's gonna wait to eat the ham and the other Easter food in an hour and a half from now. But I couldn't wait. I needed something. When Mama Frey does order from McDonald's, she usually gets the fish sandwich. Sometimes she'll get a Big Mac. And sometimes she'll just get a plain cheeseburger. Oh, also she likes the apple pie.
What about a banana milkshake?
No, chocolate milkshake. Rarely, but if she gets one, it's chocolate. Which is same for me. Rarely, if I get a milkshake, it's chocolate. Maybe once a year. Well, I guess we've got some dead air, but the tree is still growing, as everyone can see.
Well, I'm going to have to run off. But thank you so much for having me on Bird of Prey 5.
Thank you so much for being up here, Arlo.
And I'm glad I finally made it to one of your streams. And I must say, it's really nice to be up here. And I will try and start coming to people's streams more often and getting up and talking when I can. And
Definitely. And yeah, your microphone sounds perfect. So
oh,
no
wonderful.
worries there.
I only bought a cheap one, a £25 one. But as long as it does the job, that's all that matters.
Well, not only the microphone, whatever room you've got it set up in or whatever, it's all good.
Wonderful, brilliant.
Definitely all set.
Because I was on the Captain's track stream about a week ago, and I was on my phone, and I kept crackling. I didn't realise how bad it was. He should have said something, and so I thought I had to improve it to get up here. And it was wonderful talking to you as well, Positive Candy, and wonderful to see everyone in chat as well.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to drop off to get ready for my stream in a little bit here.
Okay, well, when you go on, I'll cut this and head over there.
Well, thank you very much. Praise the soup. Enjoy a good
I'll
brew.
post the link real quick. Or I might have to do it in.
Sorry,
I might have to
Carlo.
do it. I might have to do it in private chat. I'll post it in private chat in case I don't have a wrench. I can't remember.
You should have a wrench.
Let me see if I do or not. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So yeah, that'll be starting in about 17 minutes or so.
Sounds good. We'll probably go for another 5 or 10 minutes and then and to give people a chance to do whatever they got to do. And yeah.
All right. Catch you then.
Okay. Take care, Positive Gander. And the tree stream is back. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to head over to Positive Candor stream now. Link is in the chat. Kapla all, I'll see you for Cinema Saturday. That should be starting about 3 p.m. Eastern. Take care.